Hello everyone. So this is the part 2 of the video which we did previously, where we call the Power Automate on the click of the button, and then we map the field from Dynamics case and converted the Word to PDF, then downloaded it. So there it was working perfectly fine. Let me just show you. This is the case record. If you click on this button, here we have created this case button and then Power Automate flow here. This one. So it is working perfectly fine except one thing. Okay. Right now it is generating the document. Just hold on. Okay, let's save it. Now if you come here, you can see this is working fine. It's generating fine. But the problem is once you go to the documents, it should be located here as well. Because here in the Power Automate, we are creating a file in the SharePoint, and then only we are downloading it. So let's check here in the site contents inside the case. The problem is it is creating it everything fine, but it is not creating inside the case folder. Okay, here it is directly creating inside the case, not inside the each case record. You see this test 23 and this is the GUID. Okay, but it is just overall. Now if you upload anything, it should actually upload the document inside this folder. So now to do that, what we need to do is we need to create a folder. Let's say if we are creating another case, so it will check if the folder exists for this case or not. If it exists, then directly push that file, this file into that folder. If not, that create a folder and then push this file into that folder. Okay. So for that, let's come here, click on add step. Okay. Or instead of adding step, what we can do is remove this one. Let's come to add parallel branch. What it will do is in case if we add like the step of creating a new folder, creating file to and something again, it may take some more time. So we can do is we can first send the response, the file will get downloaded. Okay, this is working fine, so we don't have to worry for this. Next thing is just here create a new folder. So let's go to SharePoint. In the SharePoint, create a new folder. Okay, and the site address is the same which we have used earlier, documents. Okay, and the folder path where you want to put it. So here actually we can use this one case. Okay, folder path is nothing but the output of previous value. We have folder name here, right? So that only we are going to set it here. Not this one. Put folder name. Fine. So now it is going to create a new folder, and now inside this folder I want to create the file. So create an action, SharePoint, create a file, and let's give the same location. Okay. Now here where you want this file to be created, I want this file to be created inside this folder. Okay. So here let's see inside create a folder. This is create a new folder. Okay, modified file created on not this one. Path should be somewhere. Full path. Okay, so full path have an item or a folder or file. So select this one. Now it is going to here it will create inside this folder. The file name I want to give it as the earlier one. What was that? One second, let me just go up. This word file name. So come here, go to output, selecting word file name, and it should be PDF dot. I want to store it as a PDF into that case folder inside this one. Where is that? Inside this one. Okay, it will create a new folder. So now coming here, where is that? Okay, output and the file content is nothing but this body, converted body. Okay, so here it should be not this one. Word document, same PDF. Okay, this one. So this is fine. And now in case if you want to do any other, like if you want to update the value here in the case, like some value or status will be changed, those things you can do from here itself, but I'm not going to do that. This is done. I have just added the parallel branch so to get the response faster. Otherwise, once you click on the print here, in that case, not this one. Once you click on the print, it should not take longer time. Okay, it should first give the response and then the documents will get downloaded. So let's come here, let's save it. So earlier only it was just creating the file inside this one docx. It was not storing the PDF file. Now let's create a new case. Give it as means to customer ABC contact. Let's give it as this one. Yep, save. The button should be visible here. Click on print case. Okay, now once whatever it is getting downloaded, that should be available in the SharePoint as well. Okay, okay, save it. This is fine only. Now, if I come to the documents, this file, PDF file should be available. Okay, if it is not available, maybe we need to see again where it is filing. Refresh. So inside this one here, you can see we have two folders created, Rajnish 2 and test folder here, this one, right? But if you go to open anyone, it's not storing this one. Okay, here we have in the test folder. So this is test folder. If I refresh it here, okay, got it. So what it is doing is it should be stored in the folder with the same name. Okay, like whenever you create, one second, let me show you. So what happens in Dynamics 365 whenever you upload any document from here, okay, so it will create a folder with a GUID, GUID of this record, this one. If you see here, this one, okay, this GUID and with some primary value of this case. So if you come here in the document, you can see here it has created a folder, that is fine, but it is creating another folder as well, test folder, and there it is storing the file. But I want to store this file inside this one. So coming to the Power Automate, and I do not want to create test folder, not this one, folder name. Instead of this, I am going to use the GUID expression. So to get the GUID, what we need is we need to first get the check ID, right? So check ID. Okay. Actually, this is not going to work. Maybe we need to, even if you get the GUID, sorry, case ID, incident ID. So it is going to give you, one second, let me save it. Coming here, refresh it. Let's see what will be the GUID. Let me just resubmit it. Do we have saved it or not? Okay, we have saved it. I want the generated document to be stored inside this case, or it should be dynamic. So here, let's resubmit it. Your flow is running. Okay. So folder name is A1 or this one. Actually, its folder name should not be with the dash. If it is with the dash, then it's going to be different. See, this is different, this is different. Whenever Dynamics create, it create with this primary value and then the GUID without the dash. So we need to somehow replace this one. Okay, so come to the Power Automate. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, one second, let me do some research. Okay, so I've got it. So what we need to do is we need to concatenate the value. Okay, first we need to get this case information. Okay, and we need to get this body. Okay, of this case, and then we need to replace this dash, and then we need to put that incident ID or the case ID. Okay, so for that I have written the code. Let me just put. Let me show you in the expression. Let's just put this one. This is the code. Okay, so just to show you here in the URL itself, I can show. See, we are doing the concatenation of getting case information of this body, and then we are replacing whatever the incident ID, GUID is there, right? This GUID with this one. We are getting this, and we are replacing this exactly the dashes. So this one is done. Let's save it. And now once we save it, I think it should give us in different format once this is saved. And once if this one works, then it should save the file, and it should be vice versa. Whatever we do in the SharePoint, it should be reflected here as well. So show failed folder name in replace the parameter string to. Okay, something is here, something is wrong. Let's give another try and check the response history. I'm just going to refresh it, and better to create a new case. This is 44. Give it a customer contact, save it. Let's debug why it is not creating that file inside this document. The server did not respond. Okay, come here, let's check print case, the run history. Okay, unable to process whatever file name we have given is unable to process the language folder name. Okay, so what is this? This is get information. Okay, incident to open place body incident ID. Okay, so if not, this may be, I think the incident ID, whatever we are passing, this one is wrong. We need to pass the case ID, right? Whatever we have given up in the sense in the first place. So here, if we put in the dynamic content and if we put the case ID, let's say, now replace upper case ID, body triggers output case ID. Okay, let's see, update it, save, and let's run it. This is the different part. This is the difficult part. We need to create a folder of the same name as how the dynamics create whenever we upload any documents. If the name is different, folder name is different, it is not going to show here. Okay? That's where we are failing and rectifying the issue right now. Now let's see if it recognizes the name or not. It should, I think. File name, folder name, this is fine only. This is the place where we are failing. Okay, this one folder name it has passed, and the folder name it is giving us just okay. It has removed the extra dash, but the first whatever name it is missing. So generally the name it creates like XYZ underscore this one. So Rasni is 3 or 4, whatever it is nothing but the case title, right? Okay, case title. So if we come here and this one replace here the case information, let's just remove incident. That's why it's not got it. And output, let's get case title, right? Dynamic content. We should be having case title here. See more. Case title, okay. Now the overall code is get information, case ID, body title. Okay, update it. The expression is invalid. Why is that? Maybe we have kept some extra parentheses or okay, yeah, correct. Two parentheses are there. That's why. update, save. This time it's going to work for sure. So now the name should be Rajni's 44 underscore this one. Then it should be, everything should work perfectly. Let's resubmit it. Till now here we are not having that file created, right? Rajni's 44. Okay, it is just underscore. So resubmitted. And here in the folder name it says, yep. So now if I try to create any documents, let's see print case. Yeah, I'm not concerned about this. Let's see in the documents if it's reflecting or not. It should reflect. Okay. First time, second time, two files. Okay. So the previous one, this one was resubmitted and it created a folder. That's why two files are showing here. Let's just refresh it. And now you can see this folder is created, and inside this folder, these files are created. So it is perfectly fine now. Earlier, the file which was created, it was getting stored in the general this inside this case here as like this, and it was not getting stored by creating the folder. Now one more solution what we have got is, if we are creating a new case ID, then it is creating a new folder. If we are running this case print case button on the same case which is existing, then it is not creating the folder. That is a very good part. Yeah, so that's all. This video, whenever you click on the print case, it's triggering this flow, getting the case information, putting the file name, folder name, creating the file, converting the Word to PDF, generating the file. That's all. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how we can multi-select this one, multi-select all of this, and click on the print button, and in the batch how to download it. That's all. If you have any doubt, you can post in the comment. Thank you.